Hello and welcome again. This is yet another exciting episode of Unplug, brought to you exclusively by Every NG. Thank you so much for joining. Happy new month from me to you. Yes, it's just the second day of February and I'm excited. The year is moving on really fast and we're here again to bring you all the latest updates from entertainment, news, sports, whatever it is that is going on across the world. We keep you updated. All right, thank you so much. My name is Victor and let's get right into it. Story of the day. You remember the second wave of COVID-19 came around and hit us really hard. And thankfully, the government seemed to be taking hard measures to combat the spread, to mitigate the spread and ensure that everybody as much as possible is safe. We'll be taking a look at a couple of those measures that the government is taking to ensure that the virus stops spreading. Before we get to that, let's take some entertainment stories. I'll be starting with Erica, Stargirl. Don't forget that she has trademarked that now. She's Stargirl Erica, not self-acclaimed anymore. Erica has sent a strong warning out to fans, followers, friends, whoever cares to listen, that she does not want to be dragged into anything that does not concern her. As we step into this new month and for the rest of the year and perhaps for the rest of her life, don't drag Erica into anything that is not her business. Now, this was not exactly a clear message, maybe cryptic, but a lot of people are thinking, of course, it had to do with the Kiddwaya issue that erupted some time ago, where they said Kaisha kissed Kiddwaya and all of that. She said she does not want to be dragged into anything that is not her business. Whether that is what she was referring to or not, the message is clear. If it does not concern Erica, please don't drag her into it. She wants space. Okay, away from Erica now, let's talk Nina from the Double Wahala edition of the show in 2018, and Diane from Pepper Dem Gang 2019. They used to be friends, actually quite close. They had some kind of friendship thing going on between them, but after a while it seemed as if that friendship went sour because they both unfollowed each other on social media. Now, Nina was hosting a question and answer session with her fans, and one curious fan asked why she and Diane stopped being friends. What happened? Why did they stop following each other on social media? And Nina said she corrected Diane about something, a post that she made some time ago, and Diane probably did not like the fact that she corrected her and unfollowed her. And she said, oh wow, is that the energy? I am matching it. She unfollowed her as well, and that was it. You unfollow me, I unfollow you, God no the vex, 50-50. But I'm wondering, okay, didn't you try to talk it over or anything? Well, she didn't say anything about that. That is what happened, and you have your answer. That is why Nina stopped following Diane on social media. All right. Away from Nina, let's talk Tonto dikeh, popular Nigerian actress. Of course, she's known for living the good life, luxury and riches, wealth, and all of that. And she seems to have added something else to her collection of luxury items. She has bought herself a Bentley. Now, I would have said reportedly, but it has been confirmed because a friend of hers, known as prettywoman_official on Instagram, made a post and took a picture with this Bentley. And then she tagged Tonto dikeh and said, please, Tonto dikeh, let me pose with your car. Congratulations and all of that. Well, it was reportedly at that point until Tonto dikeh responded to the post. And, she was like, thank you. My happiness is yours. And whatever is mine is yours. Whatever it was she said. So Tonto dikeh has added a Bentley to her collection. Anyways, congratulations to her. Now let's talk DJ Cuppy and Zlatan, whatever it is that has been going on between them for a while. There's a third party involved now, and that is Davido's PA, Israel DMW, as he's popularly called. Israel called out DJ Cuppy and said he was one who exposed supposedly what happened between the duo over the Gelato hit song. DJ Cuppy responded and said she's suing Israel for slander, for libel, for defamation of character, because she claimed that is not what happened. She's not owing anybody, according to what Israel described. But then Israel has come out to challenge DJ Cuppy And he said, did you actually pay Zlatan? If you know you actually paid him, then no problem. You can go to court. But he's challenging her to provide evidence of the fact that she actually did pay Zlatan what was due him. And then Zlatan made a very funny tweet. He just tweeted one emoji of popcorn. Apparently Zlatan is sitting somewhere, legs crossed, feasting on popcorn as Gelato is being dragged into court between DJ Cuppy and Israel. We'll definitely keep you updated on what happens regarding that particular case. Now let's talk COVID-19 in Nigeria. What has been going on? I told you the government seems to be taking really hard measures this time around. Starting with what is going on in Abuja, Wuse Market was shut down. If you know Wuse Market, you know it is one of the biggest, one of the busiest markets in Abuja, and it was shut down. Why? Because the regulations were being flouted. People were moving all around, no social distancing, no use of face masks, and you know what happens with COVID-19 when those guidelines are expressly flouted. And the government is pulling no punches. They shut down the market, even apprehended some people and made them pay fines until they, show that they are correctly following those guidelines. Wuse Market is going to remain shut, and that is not going to be good for Abuja residents at all. Over to Kogi State now. Kogi State has been declared a hotspot for the COVID-19 virus. It has been declared a spreader area, if I can put it that way. And Nigerians have been warned not to travel to Kogi State. If you do not want to contract the virus, don't travel to Kogi State. If you have plans to go to Kogi State for anything, apparently maybe it's time to cancel those plans now, because it has been cancelled, so to speak. There's a red mark beside Kogi State. Don't travel to Kogi State. Still talking about COVID-19, Basketmouth had something to say recently. He took to his Instagram, made a video to talk about the production of COVID-19 vaccines in Nigeria. And he made a statement. He said, who go take them? Because of the news flying around that Nigeria is perhaps trying to produce COVID-19 vaccines. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo recently ordered that a particular drug, ivermectin, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, forgive me pharmacists, ivermectin should begin to go through clinical trials because it is supposedly powerful enough to cure COVID-19. And Basketmouth is saying, really, do Nigerians have so much faith in what is going on in the health sector that they would take a COVID-19 vaccine made in the country? Even they don't trust malaria drugs or anti-malaria drugs made in the country. So who would take them? That is his question. And would you take a COVID-19 vaccine if you were told it was made in Nigeria? Big question. I cannot even answer, to be honest. But anyways, away from that, University of Abuja experienced something quite saddening yesterday as the students took to the streets to protest a hike in tuition fees, and they made some demands that the portal should be opened for registration and should be extended till the end of the session, that they should cancel late registration fees and reduce the price of tuition. It was just outrageous and really sad to see. It's time for students to get back to school, but then they're having other issues that they have to protest, and we hope that that can be resolved as soon as possible. All right. Now back to the entertainment bit of things. Leo da Silva, former BBNaija housemate, stirred some serious controversy on Twitter after he made a post, after he tweeted something about him letting his wife bear whatever surname she wants to bear, but then his children are going to bear his family name. And he was attacked by the mob, and people are saying, oh really, so your wife can do whatever she wants, but then it is your own name that you claim is the family name. Why don't you allow the children also bear whatever name they want to bear? And a lot of jokes also sprung from that. People were saying, oh wow, when you give birth to a child, until the child is 18, then let them not have a surname. Maybe they can have pending or awaiting naming behind their first names until they turn 18. So much came out of it. There was so much controversy, but I guess it's left to you and your preference, whatever you want. Family name, surname, compound name, whatever it is that's going on out there. And now let's talk Flavour's baby mama, Ebiere, recently came out and shared all the struggles she has been having with depression. And it was quite a lot to deal with. She talked about how at a time she even contemplated suicide and so much. Well, she came out to say now she's over all of that and she's grateful to God because she remembers everything she has gone through over time, where she started and where she is right now, and she's thankful. I'm also thankful with Ebiere as well. Finally, let's talk sports, where Joel Matip of Liverpool in England has been ruled out for the rest of the season with an injury. And this compounds Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp's problems in defense. Well, they just signed 2 defenders before the close of the January transfer window, but it's going to be a huge blow to have all his senior defenders out of action right now. And whether or not that is going to really affect them terribly, we will know as time goes on. Okay, well, that is all we have for you on Unplug for today. Thank you so much for being part of the show as always. And don't forget, this is every NG, and of course, we'll keep on serving you the updates every single day. And until next time, my name is Victor. See you. Bye.